Hey guys, Phantom22 returning. It's part 30 of Ruin Factory Frontier. Let's continue. In this part, well, I was basically going to do some more grinding or explore, but then this popped up. Ooh, what's that? A dark ruin? Something's not right here. I should be careful here on out. Here on is not one word game, but oh well.
Hello.
Hello, Light. You've gotten much better. I suppose a student learns fast. You didn't teach me anything, though. Your job for today is to bring me a cheap cloth. Really? I could have sworn I gave you one before, but okay. Now, if you guys remember, he wanted Kano, why did I say Kane? Kano wanted a thick stick before. You guys saw where I got this thick stick, so you could give that to him anytime if he asked for it. And then I think after he'll ask for... Well, what he asked for shouldn't be hard for you. Hey, Laura. I forgot to give you this choco cake. The wrong one. I almost gave her the pumpkin tart. That's Annette's.
Chocolate cake. Oh.
Yeah, I know you love it. I heard you in the video before.
Hello.
Can't promise you that.
When you get sick, please take...
I know. I have some herbs that'll make cold
I
medicine.
actually like sweets. Like, I know it's bad for...
Yeah, I kind of figured, because I kept giving you strawberry and chocolate. Anyway, here, Kano, here's your cheap cloth. If you're uncertain, talk to him first and make sure he tells you he wants that. Huh? Wait, you already gave me a fire rod. Really?
My chronic illness. Excuse me, but this conversation is over.
Yeah, he forgot he gave us that. He forgot he gave us the fire rod. But like I said, the match he gives us isn't that good anyway. You don't have to do this for Kano, but I'm just showing it off. So anyway, let's just go. I already gave Selfie her gift. The place is still a mess. Ugh. When will Selfie learn? It is 2:36 in the morning. Oh, by the way, remember that blizzard that came before in my last video? Look at the mess it left behind. Look at all this mess. When you walk outside in your field will be covered in tree stumps, big heavy rocks, twigs, wilted weeds, and branches. And pebbles, of course. So, you're going to have to take some time and clean up your field. I'm not going to clean it up now, but I will before the year is over. In the game, of course. Cinnamon is not here. Is she home or is she out? Let me see. I think she's out. Yeah, she's out. So let me check the runeys. Ooh, that is a horrible... Oh, that's a horrible rune distribution. They're practically dead in 5 areas. They're dead in 5 areas and they're dying in 1 area. And oh my goodness. The public score, I don't care, but... Oh my goodness. I actually ignored the runeys, and this is what I get for ignoring them. Ooh, that's bad. And you wanna know something really annoying about the runeys? You're thinking, oh, phooey, it's no big deal. Yeah, it is a big deal, because you need the runeys to keep your crops alive. You wanna know something very irritating that I didn't show in the video? Because I forgot to? Ooh, this looks serious. Marco Polo. Oh, wait, I forgot. No, it's no good. It's too hard to read. Maybe I shouldn't have asked Selfie for recommendation on which book to... Candy, you'd never ask Selfie. Oh, Selfie still has to learn herself. What are you two doing over there? Annette! I brought a book from the library, but it's too hard to read. Oh, really? Let me take a look. Let's see. Eternity was in our lips and eyes, bliss in our brows, bent on our parts so poor, but was a race of heaven. Huh? What is this? You borrowed this book? Yeah. Selfie gave me this when I asked her to lend me an interesting book. She only gave you what she liked, Candy, and what she likes is kinda awkward. Fine, I'll lend you one of mine. Really? I want to become a hero that casts magic spells. I want to be a magical scholar like my big sister. Alright, I guess I'll help out. Come with me this way. That little cutscene is very important and is a cool thing, which I will show later in this video. Oh, and today is a holiday. I forgot to point out, it's a holiday. It's the Hot Pot Convention holiday.
Thank you. I love it.
Yeah, I know you love the turnip. Da 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 da. But yeah, today is the Hot Pot Convention, and if you guys have played, I believe Harvest Moon for the Super Nintendo, which I did a walkthrough on that, which is I did make it to the highest score, 900. Check it out if you want to. Not really much happened. I was just trying to get through the game, but you know, check it out if you ever have time. No commentary though, so you might want to play some music if you're tired of hearing the game music. But I did play one custom music, which got me a third-party content because it was Splatoon music, but no big deal. But yeah, anyway, if the Hot Pot Convention is where everyone puts an ingredient inside, or a specific food as an ingredient inside the hot pot, and depending on what you put in there, will make you either really, really good or really, really bad. Okay, so after taking care of a few things, it's time for me to... Oh, actually, I want to actually put in something bad and see what everyone's reaction is. I'm actually going to be... I saved it, by the way, but I'm going to put... I want you to... Ugh. I want you guys to see what they say when you put in something bad. Let's see if I can get away with putting copper in. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. Let's be stupid. Is this supposed to be a copper? I'll just hold on to this. Oh. Okay. I didn't know she was... Okay. It's alright. I didn't think she was gonna react. Okay. I probably lowered her friendship from that. She's like, are you stupid putting copper in here? Okay, she'll take the chub. I'm like, okay. I thought she... I don't know why. I thought you could get away with putting ore in there. Oh wait, it wasn't ore. It was supposed to be... never mind. I'm surprised she didn't slap me. That would have been funny, because Ragoon is cuckoo sometimes. Try to sing along if you can, because I sure can't. Yeah, I just don't feel it. I just don't feel the music rhythm. 10-second interlude? Okay. I know this is gonna taste nasty, because anyone ever heard of fish soup? Not me. I know you can fry fish. You can also, I believe, yeah, fry fish and, you know, something else which I don't remember. Very light. It's a failure. Da da da. Something didn't go right. Well, duh, I put a fish in there. You know what would have been really bad? Raguna would have fainted. If I put a copper in there, he would have been like, "Oh, that's horrible," and he would have passed out and wake up 4 days later. I don't know why, but this is hilarious. I should feel a little guilty, but I feel so satisfied. Like, I feel it's funny. What's with today's hot pot? I know someone put something weird.
Hi.
I didn't do it. Did you eat the hot pot yet? Yes. Turner, you didn't eat the hot pot yet? Are you serious? Oh, I get it. Rita. Turner, you're not allowed to eat just yet. But Rita, I haven't eaten breakfast yet. Wait until everyone else finishes eating, then you eat. Because otherwise there won't be a hot pot for everyone else to, you get what I mean.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing? I put a rose pattern on the shield the other day because a customer wanted it that way. I have some extra roses I used to design it with so you can have one. Thank you. Oh, that's right. I forgot to show this on camera. Actually, I edited it out by accident. Yeah, I edited out by accident, but I think on the Hot Pot convention, I went and talked to Stella, the sister and the leader slash mayor of Trampoline. She actually gave me an ingredient called
Hey,
Happiness 101
so
or something,
cold.
but it's part of the crafting ability. But if you talk to her, she'll give you the recipe so you can make something called a wedding bouquet. The wedding bouquet is what you need to propose to a girl in order to be married to them. But there are two ingredients that you would have trouble finding. The other ones you can get, which I'll show you the ingredients later. But the white rose that Ganesha gave me is very, 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 very important. She said put it in the seed maker, and then turn it into seeds so you can regrow it. She's right. Do that because this is what you need to cause marriage in the game. If you don't care, don't worry about it. But since I'm showing since I'm trying to get every girl's heart up and show every girl's proposal, I have to do that. Wait, what'd you say? No, I think if there were too much turnips. Yeah, see, everyone's practically angry. Alright, so actually, I had to cut this part out because there's a important event that pops up when you go in there after that cutscene with Annette, Marco, and Candy. But I'll show it after I show off the, you know. Now this one actually was kind of weird. I decided to put a carrot in here. No, I'm sorry. I actually decided to give Eunice a carrot before putting it into the hot pot. And I'm like, wait, I didn't mean to do that. Because I thought you're supposed to only give it to Tabitha, but if you give it to Eunice, she'll put it in instead. But I could have sworn Tabitha was the one that was going to do it, not Eunice. But the game never told me. So if I decided to put, what would I if I put tomato in there to make tomato soup? Because I mean, carrots can be put in soup, like chicken noodle that has carrots. But carrots, and I know Bugs Bunny eats carrot stew or soup, but I don't really know if that's real, because I do like carrots, but not that much. And I think the music's the same, even with Eunice, I think. I still don't get why, when you give the ingredients to Eunice, she puts it in. If she was gonna do it, why isn't... Because you even talk to her without giving her anything. She'll say, give it to Tabitha. So you're like, okay, so can I give you something just to raise your friendship? Oh, you want me to put this in instead? Okay, that's not what I wanted! Nice and crisp. Failure. Yeah, apparently carrot in hot pot is also bad, which I don't get because you put carrot in soup. You put tomato, carrots, onions. Yeah, onions can go in soup. Chicken, of course. Well, noodles don't exist, but I eat soup, so I would know. But yet, it didn't work. So you want to know something that will work? Because I looked this up on YouTube. I'm not kidding. This will actually give you a huge success in this game. Now give me a second though, because I had to go to the restroom. I did a cut though, so you don't have to wait too long. But I found out which item would actually give me a huge success. And you're going to be very surprised at which item it's going to be. Any minute now, me. I could have sworn I hit the split and then cut out like the majority. This is like taking from 5 to 15 seconds. Oh my goodness, did not cut this part out? I thought I did. Like I said, sometimes Movie Maker likes to mess up on me, and then I'm like, did I cut something out? But then Movie Maker starts slowing down and lagging. It's like, oh, no, 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 no. Don't you start with me. I know what you're probably going to think. Steve, you probably just switched to Sony Vegas. I don't know. I might, but not right now because I can't. Plus, too, I'm used to this. I'm an old school type of person. Like, you guys are into the newer things, while I'm sort of into what I just found out. I mean, yeah, I could go into the newer ones, but give me some time to adjust to that. Cause me growing up, I wasn't exposed to the new things like other people were growing up. I mean, like for example, you guys know about online video game play? I didn't even know you could do that until it hit 2010. That's the first, cause in 2008 or 7 is when I found out about YouTube. When it was in 2005 that it was released, and I looked up online about people playing online and found out, hey, you can play online through Xbox, PS3, and Wii, Nintendo Wii. And I'm like, I could show my skills. I could play against other people. Of course, that's when I found out that the lag was I found out that the lag was terrible on the Super Smash Bros. Brawl, but I still played because I was a blue Mario while my ally was Mario, and he did better than me because I couldn't control my character because of a really bad delayed lag. So if it looks like I'm not jumping or dodging, it's because I'm distinct. But if you take a look at the old videos that I uploaded of me playing Smash with my friends in the past, you kind of would see a little bit of lag. Okay, finally. I could have sworn I cut all that out, but I guess I didn't. Doggone it. But actually, before I reset and show off the item that would make it a huge success, let's see what Laura and Melody have to say about the hot pot, because I forgot to talk to them about it. But yeah, I didn't actually know the internet thing until 2010. So I'm just now getting into those things. And I know it's 2017, but 7 years ago, I did not know I didn't know anything about this stuff, and nor did my mother or sister. So I'm the person that's getting into the new stuff right now, and I'm trying to explain to them as the stuff advances even further. I could have sworn these two would have said something like, ew, the hotspot was disgusting, I can't believe it was in my mouth, but no, they just said it wasn't that great. By the way, I'm going to show this off again. We're going to speed it up because this is like my third time this is my third time looking at this while, trying to figure out what ingredient would go good in the hot pot convention. Because remember when I went in Mrs. House but cut that part out? There's an event that happens when you go in there after watching this cutscene, and I'm going to show it right now. Beware, well actually after I give gifts to these two girls, but beware though, I'm going to skip the dialogue because I kept reviewing over and over till I got annoyed, or I wasn't paying attention, but I just kind of skipped through it, but I'll explain what is happening in the picture. So I'm sorry if you don't read the I'm sorry if you're not gonna be able to read the dialogue when I go inside Mrs. House, but this is my third time and I didn't want to waste too much time on this game. So again, sorry / komendasai. So here we go. This is Annette's event. Yeah, see. Long story short, Annette is teaching Marco and Annette about words, reading, etc. Annette is basically becoming a teacher to the children. That's basically what's happening.
Hey! Hi. It's so cool.
But yeah, apparently the so-called emptiness that she was feeling, she wanted to be a teacher, but also a mailman because her family was a mailman too, so that's kind of what she was struggling between, being a mailman and a teacher. Alrighty, so we're gonna just congratulate her on being a teacher. And you know what's really awesome? Annette is now marriageable. Basically, by activating this event, you can now All you have to do is get Annette's heart up to 10
It's
of
from me.
friendship, 10 of love
Thanks.
points, and you can ask her out. In fact, well, actually, I can't show it because it's a holiday. But I'll show you something interesting when you get a girl's heart up, get a girl's LP up to the point. I'm going to talk to
Oh,
Bianca real quick.
hello.
Because I want to raise her love and friendship real quick. But yeah, you can now, now Annette is
Good
available
day
for
to you.
marriage. See, watch. Welcome to the blah 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 blah. Register for the hot peppers along this way. Please hand me the ingredient you wish to use. And see, even Eunice says, please give the ingredient to Tabitha. But when you give her the ingredient, she puts it in, which I
Hello.
really don't like. See, watch. See, so how would you know that Eunice could put the ingredient in? Now watch. This little item I'm about to put in is the key. You probably can see it, but watch this. You're like, who in the world would put that in a hot pot stew? It probably would be a good flavor, but not an actual ingredient. Yeah, orange juice. Who in the world would put orange juice in? Well, okay, you could probably put something in an orange flavor, orange juice flavor, but why orange juice? Unless I'm missing something. Because I mean, it's like saying, why not put soda in it? It's like, you know how if you mix all types of sodas together, you create fruit punch, or just punch, basically? You know, I mean, that would be good, but I mean, in a soup, a hot pot for soup or stew, orange juice in stew doesn't sound good. I mean, depending on what type of stew, you need to have, like, the right flavor and ingredient. Orange juice will not work. I mean, it would be a weird coincidence if it did work, but that'd be weird. And I just realized that plate is empty. Like, what's supposed to be on it? Unless it's... Not again. Sheesh. Alright, there we go. I guess I was reinforcing my strap or something. Actually, I don't remember what I was doing, because this was like January 26th or 27th. There was this gameplay, by the way. Don't mind if I do. Slurp, munch. Ugh. Oh, I was lied to. It doesn't work. What the heck? You know, I'm not even gonna laugh. That was just a you've got to be freaking kidding me type of feeling. How does an orange juice taste so... Orange juice is good, but how does it taste so good that it makes everything a huge success? That is so freaking stupid. I understand you have orange flavored drinks, like orange flavored this, orange flavored that, but why is it that an orange juice in... Would someone please explain to me in the comments what the heck is going on? Is this a glitch or am I missing something? I know it's just confusing. It's like, why don't you just throw an orange in there? I know they add stuff like if you squeeze out lemon juice, it's supposed to make the food taste better, but do you ever squeeze out lemon juice in soup? Maybe that, unless the ingredient was never invented yet? I don't know. But yeah, since it was a huge success, everyone's saying that the hot pot was delicious today. So I'm just gonna show off what they're saying about the hot spot, and then I'm going to just probably go back to the dungeon and continue. Everyone but Turner tasted it. Yep. I guess Turner's trying not to pig out. By the way, with the rune distribution, I'll take care of that off camera. Usually what I do with the rune distribution, I just basically balance them out. So like if there's like there's like what, 5 of the same kind left and the others are dead or gone, I just take the same amount and then just put them there and make it 5, 5, 5, 5. So they could balance each other out, because I can't really say that I would take each one and take more than one, because it would just unbalance itself again anyway. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing off camera, because it's just a time burner. Because I don't really know much about the Runies. But, oh yeah, I forgot to mention this because I cut myself off. If the Runies are completely gone from the ground where your crops are, if, like, for example, the spot where Mist is, Road to the Beach, the crops in the green ruins, one of my crops instantly wilted even after I watered it. If the Rooney spirits are not above, your crops will not only grow slowly, but they'll die instantly. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding at all. I want to show you, but I can't because I did not record it. It was off camera. But I was just showing you guys exactly what was going on, because I didn't pay attention to the Roonies, because I only found out Roonies just prevent your crops from growing. But I'm like, oh, that's no big deal, because I already took care of what I needed early in the game. Like, I upgraded my house, I have all the stuff from Luke, oh my goodness. You know, everything, like the blender, the kitchen, the bed, the lab, the forging, the crafting, everything. I got everything from Luke because I was doing a lot of grinding. But now, you know, I'm surprised that your crops actually die if there's not enough Rooney spirits, or if there's none, I should say, if there's no Rooney spirits, which sucks. So I'll be doing that off camera to not waste your time. But man, that sucks. That really sucks. And I guess to finish the topic about the internet, I'm now getting in on the internet thing, because I'm getting better as I watch other people play. But you know, at the same time, I still have a lot to learn. Just to end that sentence. Oh, good for you. You know, Melody, you're a bath maniac. You're a hot spa maniac, girl. Like, seriously. I know, Laga Springs or hot springs are comfortable, but come on, you act like that humans need to take, well, they do need to take baths, but not like that. But yeah, we got a Nets event done, so let's kind of just cut. Wait, let me see. Yeah, I'm just talking to every girl. Try it again. Turner's gonna get the last one, there'll be none left. So, nope, no more for you. I was the first to eat it. Said it's a bit bitter. For some reason, the bitterness turned into goodness. Weird. Still can't believe orange juice was the key. How annoying. Don't worry, I already showed off the event, so I'm just going here to see what the kids and Annette will say. And then after, I'm going to skip over to... I believe I'm going to either just skip to the next day, or probably head back to the dungeon. Pardon me about the yarn, and that was a weird yarn. It's almost midnight, too. It's almost February the 4th. It'll be February the 4th in 6 minutes.
How may I help you?
I know it's kind of funny. I'm always recording late at night, but that's because my hours are turned around again. I did wake up early this morning, but I felt sleepy. Here's the thing. When I wake up early in the morning, I'm awake for a while, but when it gets dark, I start to get sleepy. Especially where it goes back to when I eat, I just get sleepy again. It's very annoying, and then when I fall asleep, it kind of messes up my sleepy schedule. Sleepy. No, never mind. It's the same situation as I've been having in the past. Yeah, oh, I forgot, they don't talk. Yeah, this part right here, this was also off camera, just like with the whale and everything else. Sorry for not telling you, but I didn't want you to know this. I didn't want you to know too early. But when you talk to Lara after a while, she'll tell you that she had a dream of Sister Stella tripping and she giggled. How dare you giggle? And then after talking, if you talk to her about the dream, this happens. Turner, you're useless, dude. I don't know how Rita married you. I really just don't know how Rita married you, man. You and your drinking problems. But yeah, Laura has a dream about something, about someone's future. She's not the only hopeless one. Selfie's not the only hopeless one, Laura. But yeah, Laura's right now having dreams of people tripping, or no, it's a dream of people going through a random event. Like the first one, she dreamed of Stella tripping, and Stella did actually trip and broke a vase doing that. And the second one, she said Turner came in and wanted medicine, and Turner just now, as we were talking, came in and said he needed a medicine. Oops, I talked over her, sorry. But he said he needed medicine, and then she just gave him that, and basically, you know, that was uh-oh. I said I don't want it, darn it. But it can't. It can be a great of assistant to you, Miss Melody. And I'm saying I don't want it. I run this bathhouse because I love the bathhouse. Then let us take the entire bathhouse to the castle. Doing that can be very simple, you know. What? Get out of here! If you really like baths, then you would think about their feelings. What? What in the world did she just talk about? Baths don't have feelings. You caught me at a weird time, Ghost. I came to Melody to ask her if she would like me to adopt her. I heard that she has no family, so I did it out of goodwill. However, it appears that I've offended her in the process. I see. Very well, I'll go find her. We can talk it over later. I suppose so. Please do. I'm worried for her. Okay, this event activates when Melody is maxed out in friendship and love points. That's basically what this event means. And by the way, it's the 20th of Monday, so... Now, before I go after Melody, because I know where she is, but we're gonna take care of other things first. Yeah, we'll just leave Melody hanging for a little bit. If this was real, though, Raguna would go straight for her, but, you know, it's a game. We can do what we want until we reach the next event. And I was trying to look for, yeah, I thought I would try to release the spirits here. Because, like I said, I'm off camera. I've been trying to, you know, balance out the spirits. There we go. And that's what that'll have to do for now, because there's not a lot of spirits around right now. Like, there's not much at my homestead. There's little in other areas, so I was just helping the public square because it was in red. But yeah, as you can see, this is the another cutscene. That's a big bag you got there, Rosetta, making you limp a little bit. What happened? Why are you carrying so much? Why are you carrying such a big luggage? My dumb father collapsed. He's worthless, but he's still my dad, unfortunately. I have to go. I'll be gone for a while, so I left Danny in charge of this store. So it is business after all. Do you need help? Nope. Bye-bye. Well, there you go. Another event.
Hello.
See that? Well, you saw where it said I came to talk and then I came to ask you out. Miss is at the point too, but don't bother asking them out. Not yet. Just not yet. You can, but not yet. Well, I'll explain in a moment. But for now, did a little stretch there. And basically, Rosetta's event just activated. Rosetta, I think she was at 8 hearts actually, the last time I saw her, and I think she might be at 9, I don't know. But we got Rosetta to 8 hearts, and now her dad collapsed, so she has to go to his home and take care of him until he's better. Or just, I'm sorry, go home and see what's going on. So Danny's taking over. Danny's gonna also pick up your shipped items as well. I might show off one scene of what it looks like when Danny picks up items instead of Rosetta. And remember too, they did say that
dealing with
the internet did say that you can increase Rosetta's friendship or something if you are there when she picks up your items, and depending on what items she picks up, especially if you have strawberries or roasted yam, I think her reaction will change, which I think affects her friendship towards you. And also, I forgot to mention this earlier because I read it but forgot to say it. If you want to... Oh, by the way, we're going to go after Melody. She's up here in Whale Island. She's in the same spot, I believe, to where you broke that boulder at the beginning and, you know, released the hot spring. But anyway, before the cutscene kicks in, if you want to get Selfie to love you, just read the books on the shelves. And every time she says she just got a new book, read lots, that increases her love points. So you can either do that or give her a sandwich, but that will cost you to buy some more ingredients. And I don't mean the crops, I mean like the egg, the milk, the flour, and the and the cooking oil. Alright, here's the cutscene. Well, not cutscene, but event. Melody! That was a terrible... There was a terrible preference right there. Back! You foul... Take this! Wait. Take this! Flawless victory. Gotta love this blade and being at a high level. Are you okay, Melody? Yeah, I'm fine. I just got surprised. They weren't that tough, you know. Well, let's go back. No one's worried about you. No! He wants to take away the bathhouse and tells me to become a princess. Do you know how stupid that is? What's wrong with being a princess? Never mind that. He used to be a king of a small kingdom up north. He said he's retired now and is just a regular bath lover. But isn't that a good thing that he's a bath lover? No, I love the Hot Laga Springs, so why would I leave this place? Did you tell him that, or did you storm out like a crybaby? What? That was mean. Never mind that. You made up your mind, right? Just go tell him yourself. Didn't you say once to me, people who love baths can't be all bad? Yes, now I have to go back since you just said it. Off we go. Oh, I hate you. Okay, I'm sorry. I just made Melody sound like a brat. They talk, by the way.
Melody, I was worried sick. If anything happened to you, I would have...
I'm sorry. But I don't intend to be adopted by you.
I see. Since we both have no family, I thought we could get along.
But I thought you had a son that ascended to your throne.
Yes, well, that son is quite power-hungry. Though retired, I still have some power, and he views me as a rival. My wife also passed away, and my youngest daughter as well, when she was about your age, Melody. I do not have anyone that I can call family anymore.
System error?
I'll be your family.
I meant dialogue.
But...
No, not in that way. Anyone who takes baths is my family. That's why you're also family, Nolan.
I see. True happiness can be found in things that we take for granted. I guess I forgot that simple truth. Thank you, Melody.
I'm sorry for saying all those terrible things to you, too. I also forgot that people who love baths can't be bad people.
May I come again to take a bath here? May I be able to stay as your family?
Of course.
You know? I will admit, Nolan, you should adopt both Melody and Miss, because both of these girls have just weird, weird, weird personalities. Melody thinks that Laga Springs are the key to humanity's happiness. And look, we can ask her out, but we won't. But seriously, Melody's a little weird when it comes to hot springs. They're good, but they're not that. She acts like they have feelings. I mean, I understand you have to take care of things. See, she's maxed out. I understand you have to take care of them, so it's good for people, but she acts like they have feelings when they don't. It's like with Mist, they're in their own world. And she teleported down here. Right, I'm just gonna pretend that you're not there and just walk outside. And by the way, I hope you enjoyed this part. This is part... What was it? Part 30? I think? Or was it 31? I think this is part 30. Sorry if I don't remember, but I think this is part 30.
It's for me?
I hope you enjoyed this. See you next time. Bye-bye. Seriously, though, Melody, you need help. Baths don't have feelings. Next thing you're gonna tell me is that books have feelings. Oh, wait, that could be Selfie. Alright, I'm done. Bye.
I feel really good recently. What about you?